Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, asking you one simple question. When will we see Fallout 4 again? Every year there are tons of gaming conventions that bring the public together to celebrate gaming and show off new games prior to their launch. With convention season winding down, a lot of people are asking, where will we see Fallout 4 again? There are hardly any more big conventions left that would serve as an optimal place to bring a Fallout 4 demo. Granted, Fallout 4 is a widely anticipated game that a new demo could debut on a TV in a random diner in Maryland, and it would still garner attention. But back to the main question, will we ever see more Fallout 4 before its launch? Let's dive in and try to answer that question. Let's wind back to E3 where it all began. At E3, Bethesda made our wishes come true. Over 30 minutes of straight Fallout content that unveiled new features and details about our most anticipated game. They killed it, to say the least. No other developer delivered the kind of fan service that Bethesda did that night. The reason this is important to mention is because out of the 30 minutes of Fallout we received that night, Fallout 4 had the spotlight for 25 minutes, naturally. Including the Fallout 4 reveal trailer, that's 28 minutes of the game we've seen so far. The reason this breakdown is important is because when you look at other developers and publishers, the usual is to release about 5 trailers, if you're smart, throughout the marketing cycle that average about 2 to 3 minutes long. That'd equate to about 10 to 15 minutes of content from said game. That'd be roughly half of what we saw at E3 when it came to Fallout 4. The difference is that for Fallout 4, it was not dribbled out. It was all there in one night, and that's why fans want more. Bethesda's broken the marketing cycle norm by giving us a ton to look at and then just leaving that there until launch. Technically, they've shown more than enough to suffice. Bethesda could have made a settlement building trailer, a weapon crafting trailer, a wasteland exploration trailer, etc. The difference is that it all happened in one night rather than being stretched out up until launch. But there are still questions to be answered, such as what is up with the official Fallout 4 Facebook page telling a fan to stay tuned in response to the QuakeCon demo being publicly released. It's possible that they said stay tuned in the sense that we are considering it, or I'll send this idea up the chain of command and update you if we are able to. It could have been even a mere slip up. I find it hard to believe considering Bethesda is such a tightly knit company, but it's possible. But then there's this photo from QuakeCon 2015 and we clearly see a cameraman recording the Fallout event. After Todd Howard's 21 years at Bethesda, I highly doubt this was being recorded for safekeeping or as a treasured memory. We also have the special videos that Todd said the team would be releasing between now and launch. They'll be very important videos for the community because they're going to hint at all the things our special stats will affect. But when will we even see those? My personal theory is that we're going to get slammed with Fallout everything during October. It's a month from launch and it holds the very sentimental date of October 23rd, the date the bombs fell. Regardless of what game it is, I personally feel that in order to sustain any hype, you have to hit certain beats by releasing something every once in a while to keep the attention. It doesn't have to be gameplay though. I want to highlight that because I don't want my viewers thinking I'm prying for mine or the community's sake. Unseen concept art, those special videos, etc. are all enough to excite us. It doesn't always have to be a crazy demo. With that said, I am absolutely totally fine with not seeing anything up until launch. The personal excitement I have for Fallout 4 is something that I've never experienced, and I'd rather Bethesda not waste their time making demos and just focus on making a great product. With that said, not everyone's as excited as I am for this game, so maybe they should put something out there for the rest of the consumers. So, let's round up everything I just discussed because I know it was a lot at once. Bethesda has shown us about 28 minutes of Fallout 4 gameplay so far. An additional 7 to 8 minutes were a private demo at both QuakeCon and Gamescom. They were the same demo. They told us to stay tuned for a public release of this demo, which was recorded. We have the special videos that were basically guaranteed to be shown to the public by Todd Howard. My personal assumption is that we'll see something in October. If not, hey, we're getting the game of our dreams sooner than we realize. Not seeing it is just as great as seeing it. We see more, then we get more excited now. We see nothing, then we enter the game with that even bigger sense of wonder that was already there. It's a win-win when you look at it from the right perspective, but I'm dying to know your perspective. Let me know on SugarBombed and on Twitter what you guys are thinking. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.